We are currently consulting on the Cairngorms National Park proposed development plan, which will set out the strategy for development for a 10-year period starting in 2020. The plan includes proposals for development and policies that will guide decisions on all planning applications within the national park. Preparation on the plan began in 2016 and began with the collection of evidence and information on the main issues affecting the area. We also undertook a call for sites consultation, which asked people and organisations to suggest areas of land they wish to see identified for development. In 2017, we prepared and consulted on a main issues report, which set out options for sites and policies and asked on views on how to best address the pressing issues affecting the area, such as the need for affordable homes. We received a large number of responses to the consultation, including a number of new site proposals. These new sites were also subject to their own consultation, which took place over the last summer. These consultations and all the information gathered since 2016 have been used to inform the content of the proposed plan.
So what is the proposed plan and what does it cover? Well, the proposed plan is what we think the next Cairngorms National Park Local Development Plan 2020 should look like. And we want to know what you agree with, what you disagree with and why. The proposed plan has 5 key parts: an introduction, a vision and spatial strategy, followed by the 2 largest parts of the plan, the policies and community information. And together these explain the future development strategy for the national park. The introduction explains what the local development plan is and how it should be used, whilst the vision sets the long-term aims for the local development plan in line with the National Park Partnership Plan. Next we have the spatial strategy, and it sets the wider development context for the national park, including how much development is needed and broadly where it should be located. The policies are essentially the rule book for development in the national park. It sets out the key principles that all proposals must meet, and these are used for making decisions on planning applications. The community information section sets out the principles for each settlement. These include specific objectives for each community, as well as allocations for different types of development and or protection. So if you want to find out what's going on in your community, that's the area you want to look at.
So what's next in the process? Well, we're going to be hosting a 10-week consultation on the proposed plan, and this is your opportunity to offer your feedback on the plan. We'll be hosting a number of events across towns and villages in the National Park in February time. The details of those can be found on our website. You can also respond to the consultation online through the Cairngorms website or send us in a response form. So after the consultation, we will assess all of your responses and we will produce a report that will highlight the proposed recommendations and any unresolved objections. That report, along with the proposed plan, will be submitted to an independent reporter, and he will examine all of those and produce an examination report which will set out a list of recommended changes. Then it's back over to us. We simply make those changes to the proposed plan, and after that the plan can be formally adopted. And so there you'll have it. We'll have a new local development plan to govern development in the park for the new plan period 2020 to 2025.